Okay, here we are at Clarke Auction, an absolutely wonderful sunny fall day, ready to preview our sale, which is this Sunday, October the 2nd. Sale starts at 10 a.m. We have previews 4 days prior, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. You can come in and preview. Anyway, let's start. We have a lot of nice outdoor furniture. We have this iron table and chairs with a nice sort of bluey green patina on it. We have a set of 4. These are quite heavy and they have a little rock to them. Rocking chairs. So we have sort of late in the year, but you might steal them because of that. 2 urns and a pair of planters. 1 urn, unfortunately, slightly is. Now we're going to go into the main room where we are absolutely loaded. We only had a sale 3 weeks ago and I can't believe how much stuff we got in. So you're going to put up with my slow memory here because it came in so quick. Okay, we have this wonderful pair of mixed wood chests, or side tables, by Arthur Espinay. They're signed underneath. You can mix and match. You can put some of these shelves in the other because the other one doesn't have many. But look at the colors in the wood, sort of lifted like a relief. You got beautiful dovetailing in it, wonderful colors. We have a pair of those. Once again, Arthur Espinay, I believe 4,000 to 6,000 is the estimate. We have a pair of these Corbusier style chairs. We have this wonderful, probably contemporary, but very nice. People like the newer stuff, on a metal base, chagrin trim, nice lacquered center. Above this came from a local estate. It's very Picasso-ish. We couldn't find a signature on it, but look at it, it's really beautiful. Nice design, but a good large size. Here we have the other Espinay. Atop this, we have this unsigned, it's what I would call glazed terracotta. It has a little figure here, which might be a hint of the signature. And this is lotted together with this little bronze by Savo Bodo, I think is the name. But check that out on ClarkeNY.com. Okay, look at this wonderful, wonderful Rosewood Desk. This is by Peter Lovig. This is actually in great shape. There's a small little veneer loss on the bottom, but look at this. We had one of these in the last sale. We have a pair of these. I suppose you nearly call them, but they would go right beside those Espinay tables. Anyway, these are probably contemporary. They have glass tops, nice spiral wood. Very happy to have a set of 8 George Nakashima grass chairs. All 8, once again, Clarke NY on the site to look at them and see the condition. They're all fairly generally good. Some of them have a little loose cross grass on them. Okay, we have this Maitland Smith chest of drawers, leather, in the form of a suitcase. Nice and decorative, as they say. One of my favorite items in the sale. Look at this eagle. Look at the size of this eagle. I'm 6'2", so the eagle is probably 4 foot. Really well done. This was, I believe, made by a New Rochelle foundry, but it was brought out in a hotel in New York when the presidents, etc., the dignitaries, as they would call them, arrived. We have this Baldwin piano, ebonized, lacquered, nice condition, came out of a Greenwich, Connecticut set, just going up on the site today, so watch out for this. Sounds great. We have this here, look at this. Once again, we're going to stand beside this to show the size. Very large, great colors, the greens and the browns, Majolica urn. Okay, before we go in, I catch these pair of, because it's getting into the winter now, dolphin form andirons with the flame finials. Okay, the main room. Wow, we've managed to clean it out, but in 3 weeks, this was a big transition. We're still waiting for people to pick up, etc., etc. Okay, look at the size of this table. I keep showing large stuff today. Anyway, this is by Silas Shondell. This came from a Scarsdale home. Great big size, inlaid with bronze stone atop that Le Coultre clock. Okay, we're going to run through a lot of stuff. We have once again, a lot of bronze sculptures in the sale. Not going to remember the names, so we're just going to point at them. Once again, ClarkeNY.com. We got lots of nice porcelain. This is all one lot. This is Herond porcelain here. More bronzes. Look at this bronze inkwell, sort of neoclassical style with the angel. We have bone boxes, we have domed glass, we have this large set of porcelain, which is Royal Copenhagen, or Copenhagen as they might say. Up here, more porcelain urns, more sort of Giacometti style bronzes, lamps. This is probably a large Meissen. We got a pair of these horn, nice for the decorators. A pair of hurricane lamps, look at the beautiful amber glass. This pair of very good quality, gilt bronze, Empire style nearly, but this is marble in between, which is sort of different. Pair of porcelain lamps, pair of cork lamps, probably contemporary. Mercury lamps. We have a beautiful pair of Famille Rose bronze mounted porcelain lamps also in the sale. We'll go along this way now. We have this is a Meissen centerpiece. We have this Art Deco clock over there. We have once again, I think, B&G. Here's a large grouping of porcelains. This is C-card, slightly worn in the edge here, but the vase is in good shape. I believe it's C-card. I believe this might be Phoenix or Weller here. Nice large sizes. We've got hurricane lamps. We've got art glass. Look at this for one lot of Grand Tour bronzes. Nice little grouping there. We have porcelains. This is also one lot. So we're giving you a nice big large lot. A pair of Seb's urns. We're just showing one. We have some Tiffany in the sale. We have this really nice Tiffany frame. We've got Tiffany stamp holder, blotter, inkwell. This is faience, this good looking cat here. This is Lotz. Below here we have a Meisler, Judaic, a good and happy Rosh Hashanah to all my Jewish customers. But we have a Hanukkah or a menorah there by him. Here we're going to move quite along here. This little clock, bronze, wonderful little wall clock, is by Tiffany Studios. Here we have a Russian bronze. Once again, you're going to have to go to the site to remember the name on that. Nice on the malachite base. This beautiful lamp, look at this with the shell shaped top on it. These are by Poole, large arts and crafts pair. Below here, Baccarat candelabra, French terracotta busts, Lalique style candelabra mirror. I believe this is Leonardo Rossini, nice big large art glass sculpture. We've got more Yadros, B&Gs, Meissen. Look at this wonderful, just as you would like it for the period, Art Nouveau silvered metal clock. We have clock garniture sets. We have bronze urns. We have this beautiful little fox, bronze fox. Can't remember the name of the artist, but I should remember that. Will in a minute when I'm finished, of course. And here in the back, this is pretty rare. This is a musical Grand Tour building style clock. You've got your music in totally inlaid base of the music. This is bronze, patinated bronze gilded clock. So come in and view that if you're interested. Here we have now to the mid-century of a set of Knoll. Marble top table, really great to have 6 chairs and the table with the marble top, good condition. Here, once again, one of my favorite items. We have 2 pairs of these. Look at the size of urn form sconces. We have the little pineapple finials that go on the top, so they're in great condition. Great to have 4 of them. More bronzes. Bronze clock here. Sorry, gilt metal clock here. Okay, we have Milo Baumann style pair of chairs, swivel chairs with the chrome base on them. This here is sort of like Carl Springer, I think we're calling it in the style, or maybe it is Carl Springer. The woman we got it from says it is, so nice with the gilt metal top. Below here, Danish modern dresser. Over here, Frank Lloyd Wright. This actually doesn't come in 3. We're selling it in 2 pairs and a single, but as you can see, you can put them in the apartment as you like. These are stamped and signed contemporary lights. These are great. These are either Art Deco or mid-century, but they're nice with the sort of mica center, Asian style, patinated metal. More Frank Lloyd Wright here. This tambour dresser, I believe is, I'm not even going to guess it, but it's sort of as is, came from a Park Avenue estate, but great with the tambour and the drawers in the center. Here we have the rest of the Nakashima chairs. 6 more of them here. Below it, we have a refractory style rosewood table. Moving right along. These dice go together with some cartel pieces, so nice for a basement for the kids or for a kid's room. We'd call this a sort of a cerused mid-century dresser here. Ames chairs over there. Italiano lighting here. Patinated metal, slight little scuffs on it. This big tusk here is Maitland Smith. It's very well done with the brass trim, tessellated. And we have a nice little Steinway upright piano, a couple of the keys down, so it needs tuning. In the used furniture section, look at the serpentine front, really beautiful brown marble. I believe this is Hendredon, but nice with the carved, Chippendale look, the carved base. These here are Powell Care Home. We have 4 of them, pretty rare, marked, signed, all 4. Nice to have those. Came from the same estate as the Esplanade, I believe it's called, I've forgotten now. Nice mid-century rosewood dresser here. Here alongside it, nicely placed so I don't forget it, it's a beautiful Tiffany Studios, gilt bronze, I believe it's called a harp lamp. Over here, Adam style, nicely paint decorated, nice with the serpentine bow front on it. Painted Adam style satinwood dresser. This clock, 9 tubes. Be careful, it might be in the October 30th sale. Bamboo form lamps, little scratch on the mat. No, I'm only joking. This is very nice, sort of probably 19th century. It's satinwood, it's a game table, French, bronze mounted, extra grade, pulls out, has a backgammon set underneath, felt lining for the cards. Here we have in great shape for the Baker collectors, beautiful Baker sideboard, nice with the serpentine and the edges and the inlay on them, all as you like it, in good condition, even got the inserts never used. Came with it was the Baker chairs and the Baker table. Sitting atop is a nice big, we have a lot of clocks in the cell. So all you clock people, make sure you check it out. We have this nice bronze clock, good large size. We have Empire, carved Empire pedestal game tables. This is a really beautiful little secretary bookcase. Look at this, as you like it, with the nice green leather. Nice, just took that handle off there, so I'll be fired for that. Nice with the sort of maple interior. Look, the guys forgot that. I presume that goes up here somewhere. Anyway, inside the drawers, lots of surprises in the drawers for you if you buy it. There might even be money stashed in there. Because as you can see, we also have the handle for this one here. It is in there, so don't be concerned. We have it. But really beautiful patina, nice all original mahogany with the inlay, probably English. Okay, here. From a Central Park West estate, we have a pair of these, very Irish looking, with nice big thick beveled and shaped marble on top, nicely carved. 20th century, but good quality and nice to have a pair. Okay, we have a nice leather chair here. This leather chair has an ottoman on it. My younger brother was in over the weekend, told me it's very comfortable because instead of putting him in the house, I made him sleep there. Okay, we have, this is a Les Paul guitar. I'm not going to get into it, you'll have to check that one out. We have a pair of these finely carved, but good big size, beautiful with the insert Chinese hardwood tables. This chandelier on top here, sort of Lalique style, but nice with the angel heads, the cherub heads. Hurricane chandeliers moving right along. We have this contemporary chaise, sort of looks like Hermes. Corbusier style chaise. This little Sarin and Womb chair is actually in our October 30th sale. And may I remind you, on October 30th, we have the best art collection we've had in a long time, so keep a watch out. And we have a great estate of jewellery, so we'll be posting those up next week. Okay, we have a pair of these Italian tables, lacquered with gilt decoration. These are comfy as a dog's dinner, as we'd say in Ireland. Look at this, nice big sturdy bleached wood. Actually Adirondack style upholstery. A pair of those from Scarsdale. These are very nice, the loose side centers and mirrored sort of metal centers. This steel and brass table, chrome and brass table, has no glass for it, so be careful of that, remember that. Here we have this is a rosewood desk, not Petite rosewood. It's what they call a floating desk. I believe it's by Kai Christiansen. We have lots of Noel tulip tables in the sale. Look, this is what nice original tables. I believe we have a set of 3, set of 2. You name it, we have it. This pair of chairs are by Lee Joffa. Oh yeah, I could do it sitting down there for a while. We have a pair of these consoles. Funnily enough, I believe they're in October the 30th. This guy is signed by Gabrielli. The fountain, water comes out there. You can see he's had a bit of water squirted on him over the years, but nice for the back garden. This is an aeroplane chair, laminated wood, wonderful condition. More Sarin and tulip tables. These chairs here had a paper label with Singer on, George Jensen on them, but in actual fact these are Hans Wegner, and they have his mark and name underneath them. Look at this chicken or hen or rooster. What is it, Whitney? A hen, okay, look at that. Nice for the country people. We also have a nice weather vane below the French style coffee table. You've probably been noticing this sofa and the other. We have a pair of these. These are Dunbar angle sofas. They're in the next sale, a pair of them. I'm going to sell them individually. But next sale, October the 30th, which is billing to be a super duper sale. Okay. These are good heavy duty, not signed, but I would imagine Italiano. Hopefully there might be Hermes, but I'm sure Hermes would have signed them. Okay, we have this 3-piece Louis XV1 little settee and pair of demi-lune chairs. Nice that they're all demi-lune, finely carved, as you like a condition. Back in the sale, because originally we tried to sell them and we only had one chair, and the consignor rang us up, said he found the second chair, so they're back in. This is Belleuse Carrieuse. Once again, look at the size of it. Big size. Came from the Bronx. Here we have a nice chinoiserie marble-top bouillotte table. We have the sulky weather vane. Sulky and horse. Oop. Pair of bag-style tables down here. Nice quality. Over here, I love a good hunt table, or a good hunt, as they'd say. Not necessarily on a horse, but this is a wonderful table here. Look, the grain on this. It's a nice big size and it folds down very thin. This came from Greenwich. And these 8 chairs were alongside it. These are probably 18th century English chairs. They were all alongside this hunt table, so don't miss out on that one. This book here, I'm going to do it now. It's by Mark Lagrange. Interesting book, lots of nudes in there. Okay, I just have to give you an idea of the size of these and the quality, okay? These have rock crystal. They are huge, mirrored, best of quality, wonderful condition. Look at these, okay? We have a pair. Should be a lot of action on those, because where do you find them in that size anymore? Okay, we have this pair of Louis XV style bergères. Nice looking fabric. Let's see if there's a name on them. They're Beacon Hill, signed Beacon Hill. These are really comfortable because they're nice oversized. I fit nicely in them. This clock garniture set now is patinated metal, or spelter is another word for it. Large, so look, big. Below it, an industrial style table. Before I flip out of there, I just want to cast a notice on these. We have 3 of these chairs, sort of Venetian looking, beautifully carved and painted, wonderful upholstery. Set in between them a carved console table. Okay, we're coming near the last runs. You'll be glad to hear, Steve. Okay, we have this. I would say it's probably Italian, but you never know. It's got the lions, the fruit. Sort of thinking Italian because these little heads here. They like their little heads, the Italianos. Gilt and carved. 2-drawer vitrine cabinet. We have this table. Nice decorative table. Sort of finely carved in the form of wood. Below it, a harvest table. We've got a pair of, these are Baker. We have a pair of these Baker signed fruitwood commodes. We've got a 19th century chest there. Not rushing you, I hope, here, Stevie. We have also a set of 6 of these Louis XV, nice all original with the velvet upholstery, 20th century early. And here, this came out of a penthouse on Park Avenue, really great. Look at this. Used to go bananas for these over in Ireland, just go a meat server. Didn't check for a name, we must, maybe it looks has a Caldwell look or something. Not a Caldwell, but a French fellow look. I can't think of the name now, once again, lost that name. Okay, here we have this Italian commode, bomb front, nice and serpentine, beautifully decorated. Milk glass chandelier here with porcelain sides, Kamer chandeliers. This Indian, good looking fella here, he's got a few splits on him. My size, but nice cigar store Indian here. Here we have this clock. I'm going to whip into this room. We're going to very quickly do this room, Steve, because there's just so much stuff. My poor head is scattered. Okay, we have this nice 4-panel carved, I would say, Louis XV style screen, but really good, little as is there. But nice big large screen with the hand painted scene. You open it up and it becomes a full scene. We got just what you need here. We have a bird cage on stand. These here, these were signed. Then you have a pair of swivel chairs, knoll table under here. We have a nice pair of hardwood Chinese carved demi-lune tables here. 19th century corner chair. We have a lot of etagères here. We have mid-century chairs here. We have a wood table there. We have a set of 6 of these bamboo chairs. We have lots of Ames, I suppose you'd call them Eiffel Tower chairs there. We got pairs of chairs. We got Dux chairs. We've got this pine vitrine cabinet. We've got this really nice, this is an Austrian carved mirror. Okay, we're going to run down the home stretch now, Steve. Apart from the Les Paul, Gibson Les Paul in the sale, we have more instruments. I believe this is a trombone. You've got a pair of Milo Bauman style chairs, more Ames chairs, mid-century chairs. That cane piece underneath all the rugs is Maitland Smith. Okay, here we have this signed Philip and Kelvin Laverne tabletop. We don't have a base, we have a top. Big size, but it's really, really great condition. It's probably been sitting in a box and never used. It's still got the colors in it, signed there. And mid-century section, which we have a lot of to sell. We have this wonderful gnawed coffee table. For the name, it's Seany something, but go to clarkeny.com. We've got a couple of clocks here. This is a Dutch clock, probably 17th to 18th century, nice the hand-painted face. This came from Cy Ossett in Long Island. Whoa! Here we have this banjo clock by Riggs. Look at the big size. It seems to be, everything seems to be there. It's, once again, if you're a clock person, you should come in and check it out. We did have a Philadelphia clock in the last sale. So once again, for our Philadelphia buyers, our collectors, that clock. Nice pair of bamboo armchairs. We have this horn. Look at the carving on this at the back there. Look, you'd have to be doing time to carve something like that. Beautiful patina, carved full griffins, and I'm going to whip down here. I like this a lot. This is cast iron, but look at this, very different. I've not seen one as nice as this, with the patinated tennis player and the sun, the lift top, just what you want in your hallway. There's a missing clock thing there. That probably comes from this fellow here. And while we're at it, we'll point it out. Beautifully carved eagle form clock. Nicely carved. We got lots of porcelains. We got lots of porcelains. You name the porcelains, we have them. We got Amari, we've got Baccarat glass, green glass, we got Motaheda, we have glass, we have all, look at this for a tray lot of these little Limoges boxes, all one lot. We have more porcelains. That's it, I'm afraid I've come to the end of my memory, so I'm going to bid you adieu. And I would just like to say I would love to see you here at the auction Sunday, October 10th. But if not, make the previews Thursday, Friday, Saturday from noon to 6 before. Remember, super sale coming up October 30th as well. Thank you. See you soon.
Hi, and starting off our Asian Arts preview video for the October 2nd sale, we'll start here with this wonderful Chinese cloisonne lidded box, and it's decorated with a phoenix and some floral decoration. Really quite nice, beautifully decorated. And from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days from Menora Walk Estate, we have this beautiful Chinese silver cup. So it is enamel decorated with this filigree silver work. And what's really interesting is that the interior of the cup is made of a polished stone. So it's really quite nice, stamped on the bottom. Again from Walk-in Wednesday, we have this Korean blue and white vase, and this is decorated with dragons and birds. Really quite interesting. Take a look at the underside. From a Mount Vernon estate, we have this mixed metal hinged case with a dragon, and on the other side, it's covered temporarily, but there is a mountain. So really quite nice at $300 to $500. One of the stars of our sales is this highly carved jade plaque with children. So it's two-tiered with this center bridge. Really quite nice from a local Westchester estate, and this is estimated at $500 to $700. A late addition to the sales is 14 karat gold mounted jade plaque. Beautiful color variations to the jade here. A pair of carved angel skin coral children or figures with these fitted stands, and these two are together at $300 to $500. A grouping of snuff bottles. So we have this enamel decorated snuff bottle, and this is a vegetable. We have this pink snuff bottle with dragons and flames or rui clouds. And then really quite nice is this squirrel and grapes enamel decorated snuff bottle. So you can see the squirrel and this little grapes here. Really quite nice. The three together at $300 to $500. Grouping of Chinese Republic period decor. So we have this vase decorated with peacocks and some calligraphy, and it's together with this double dragon vase. Here we have a green and yellow crane vase. So in this double gourd form of the vase, really quite nice. An apocryphal mark to the bottom. Really quite attractive though, with these very delicate handles. Groupings of Japanese inrows and then some other lacquered items. So there's 4 inrows and then this hinged case. This one's quite nice with the elephant. All the details and additional images on our website. One of the stars of this sale is this grouping of 4 pieces of carved jade. So we have this little green and white jade fish, this little animal, which is so nice, and how they utilized the natural color variation so that his face is darker, a leg is darker. It's really quite sweet. And then we have this carved kind of celadon jade, and then this white jade snuff bottle with a central character. Grouping of russet jade and green and white jade. So we have some fish and some various pendants. Those are all together. This is also one lot from the same estate, so all carved items including malachite, jade, turquoise, lapis, sodalite. This is a quartz frog. And those are all together. Another lot in the sale. This is one of two. So these are Chinese export punch bowls. So you can see this kind of English hunt scene. And this is in very good condition, where the other one does have some condition issues. So it's two together in one lot. And this came from a Patterson, New York estate. And you can see even the central frame here with the hunter and his dogs. Chinese Fami rose bowl, really quite nice. Beautiful, vibrant colors. So you can see the figural scenes and then the mark to the underside. Here we have a Chinese export plaque or platter. Take that off for a second. You can see, pretty typical Chinese export, but this one was made specifically for the Persian market. So if you see this cartouche here, really quite nice. And this is at $200 to $300. One of my favorite lots in the Asian is this really interesting necklace. So it's some combination of turquoise and carnelian, amber, coral. We have these interlocked jade links, and then this is a Chinese lock with enamel decoration, and this is estimated at $300 to $500. Chinese Fami rose vase, again with figural depictions of some sort of celebration. So really quite nice, beautiful, vibrant colors, which is typical of this work. You can look at the characters on the underside. From a Long Island or a Syosset estate, we have this grouping of Chinese exports. So we have these two plates, two cabinet vases, and then these two bowls. So this one's a little more contemporary, and then this is an older variation. So this is an enamel decorated bowl with these circular frames. Incised celadon vase, quite nice. And then we have this teapot and this cup, and this is Chinese export, and this is Bracelet. So you can just see the beautiful scenes here, the nice teacup, really quite nice. And then we have this charger, again from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. This is a Wusai, and this is a 5-color. So it's all the color variations. Unfortunately, it does have some repairs, but it's a really beautiful example and has nice age to it. Blue and white vase with this foliate design. So really very nice. Beautiful, rich colors. And then the 6th character marked to the underside. 2 bronze animals. So we have this Han Dynasty style rhinoceros and this pig or warthog, I'm not sure which, and it has a collar with a little bell on it. I believe it's a warthog with the horns, but these two are together. Another grouping of Chinese export. So we have these Chinese export platters with this iron red decoration, beautiful scene to the interior, and then we have this monogrammed enamel decorated kind of crowned piece here, and then there are 2 smaller bowls. So one does have the old staple repairs, but again these figural scenes, one with the staple repairs, which I always find so interesting. So these two together, and these are from our Patterson, New York estate. Here we have a grouping of 12 blue and white Fitzhugh plates. So again, very nice from our Patterson estate. Celadon planter. So this kind of incised celadon. Next we have this light blue brush pot with lotus and flowers and birds, etc. 18th century. And this is Isoda Koruyusai, and this is called the kitchen. And so this nice elongated 18th century Japanese print, and if you look on the reverse, it does have this important Yamanaka and Company label verso. So this is nice provenance for this piece. And this is estimated at $400 to $600. A grouping of enamel decorated snuff bottles, so just nice examples. Enamel decorated little man's face, a double snuff bottle with this iron red, peach blossoms. This could be Kangji with the leaf. And then we have this little nice iron red dragon molded. And those are all together. We have this bronze censer with dragons and these kind of mythical beast handles. From our Long Island estate, we have this Japanese bronze, and it's a standing figure or warrior on a dragon or a serpent. Another grouping of Japanese prints. This is Kawase. Both of these are actually. Hasui Kawase, both of these prints. And then on the bottom, we have one of a mother and child. All the details are on our website. This is Guyon. He is the deity representing wealth. So he's a really very nice carving. He's got some real heft to him. So he's a nice carving. This is from a Greenwich estate, so this is a mixed grouping. So we have this hat stand. We have some, let's see, I'm just gonna put him on the floor for a moment. We have a hat stand, we have this iron red. This I believe is Korean. Here we have another piece that was made for the Persian market. We have some blue and white plates. So this is really nice, and it's a really nice blue and white platter with the 6 character mark to the underside with some sort of, I'm not sure what that is, but hopefully a testament to age. And then we have another blue and white. So these are all grouped together. So here we have next to me is this Chinese, probably 17th century mataban jar. So it has these hooks here. There's dragons and cranes, and it is signed. So if you look right here, here is the signature. So this is an interesting piece in the sale. Tall Japanese lantern. So this is a bronze lantern with this openwork leaf design, a flaming finial. We have dragons, so it's kind of representative of the dragon chasing the pearl. Quite nice though at $300 to $500. Here we have an enamel decorated plaque, and this is by Liu Yusain, and this is the receipt. So I will open it carefully, but it is on rice paper, so it's quite delicate. It has been photographed and it is on our website, so that has some details there also. And here we have another Hasui Kawase Japanese print, and this is called Guyon Bridge. Just another nice example of his work. And beneath the print here, we have one of two. So this is a pair of marble top stands, really nice size with the marble inserts and the highly carved decoration. And just moving along to some additional artwork, we have this grouping of 3 paintings, so 3 Chinese paintings, and these are all of various deities. But they're just really beautifully framed, and they are all signed, but if you just look at the vibrant colors, they're really quite nice. This one's even nice, it has a little dragon in the corner. So they all represent different deities, and these are estimated at $600 to $900. Here we have a small, most surely Chinese painting. It looks like it does have some great age to it, and it's kind of just this little man, robed man, and he's walking with a sack and a cane. And this is estimated at $300 to $500. Again, this is signed. I was not able to determine who the maker is, but a nice piece. And then we have this seated Buddha, so this carved wood and gilt decorated Buddha. Really quite nice at $400 to $600, and we're going to end with this pair of Chinese school paintings. So again, a nice large size, nicely framed, again, vibrant color work, really quite beautifully done. And these are estimated at $300 to $500. And that wraps it up for our selection of Asian for the October 2nd sale, and we hope to see you there.
Hello everyone, let me share with you some of our rugs for our upcoming October 2nd sale. The first is going to be this fascinating Tabriz rug. As we know, Tabriz is found in northwestern Iran, the capital city of eastern Azerbaijan. And Tabriz is mostly known for and associated with the Tabriz Bazaar. It was one of major bazaars on the Silk Road. This next carpet is one of our many exquisite Art Deco Chinese carpets. We actually have a number of Art Deco Chinese carpets in this upcoming sale. I was actually discussing these with my coworker Whitney Bria, who's the head of the Asian department, and the purpose originally of these Chinese rugs were used for saddle cloths or kong, which were, it's a word for brick or stone couch, and they would actually utilize these in China for that purpose. Next is a vintage and finely hand-woven Chinese rug. Now, rugs were then used for decorating the temple floors or the walls. You can find these throughout a number of Buddhist temples. Very intriguing pattern here, great colors here. Fantastic carpet. Next is going to be a very typical Persian Kerman rug. As you can see, it has floral elements, architectural themes, and a spectacular central medallion, as always found in a Kerman carpet. Next is a wonderful modern rug. Beautiful weave on this, great pile. Just look at how bright and vivid these colors are. This will surely brighten up any room in your home. Next is going to be a spectacular pictorial rug, one of a few that we have in this upcoming sale. This has a grand menagerie of animals in this rug that can be found. And it even has horsemen, which is very reminiscent of the proud Kazakh people found in the Altai Mountains in Kazakhstan. Truly a great rug, and a central orange medallion, very vivid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very reason why I say to go to ClarkeNY.com to view all of our spectacular rugs. Just look, we have Chinese, Persian, Tabriz, you name it, it's here in this pile. So be sure to go to our website, ClarkeNY.com, and view each and every single one of these rugs, because what hidden gems await you at ClarkeNY.com. So be sure to check it out. Next item I'd like to share with you is this very unique Austro-Hungarian Army Skoda 30.5 centimeter Morser M11 Howitzer mortar model. This three-dimensional model is fully posable. This was used throughout the White War, I believe, World War I, and the Second World War. Believe it or not, I have a relative who actually perished in the White War, and I believe he was operating one of these out in the mountains in northern Italy. This is a truly remarkable model of this howitzer. Next, I'd like to share with you the spectacular, potentially Maasai spear, better known as a lion spear. Ace of Spades here, ladies and gentlemen. They actually have a number of similar spears like this at the UN. It's very intriguing. It's accompanied with a potential Congolese Kuba spear. Very interesting. Great craftsmanship here on the spear, actually. The final item I would like to share with you is truly the creme de la creme. This spectacular royal mount. This is from the Royal Hunt collection of His Royal Highness Prince Philip zu Eulenburg. This stag was taken in 1892 by Emil von Schlitz, or Emil Friedrich Franz Maximilian Graf von Schlitz-Genat von Gotz, who was the ruling sovereign of Schlitz and a member of the Leonberg circle of Kaiser Wilhelm II. He was also a noted sculptor. This mount features a highly carved skull mount faceplate in the form of a shield with a high relief scrolls, oak leaf laurel, and gold embellishments. The stag's skull is decorated in black enamel Gothic font indicating the year 1892, Eulenburg, and the name Emil Graf Gotz von Schlitz. Adorning the skull is a Central Prussian eagle bearing the motto "Sum Sic," to each his own, in Latin. Just below is a Prussian 3rd Regiment Cavalry Standard Bearer's gorget, suspended from a chain. This monumental rack features a truly once-in-a-lifetime 27-point count. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime buy here at Clarke Auction. So I look forward to seeing you all here on October 2nd, beginning at 10 a.m. Happy bidding all, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, welcome to Clarke Auction, where we're going to preview this Sunday's fine art selection. The sale is Sunday, starts at 10 a.m, previews Thursday, Friday and Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. We have a small selection of art this time, not as much as usual, but bear in mind this is a sale we put together in 3 weeks. However, it is a very nice selection. And we're going to start off with this one here. This large oil and canvas abstract is by Eugenia Okoshi, Japanese-American artist. Very finely done, nearly sort of like cobweb. Nice large size, signed lower right. We have a lot of paintings in this sale from Pound Ridge collection, the guy from a hunter, sort of animal lover. So we're going to start off with this one up here of the rhino. This is by an American artist called Douglas Van Houde. Nice oil and canvas. Very realistic depiction of the rhino up there in the mountains. Over here, we have 3 beautiful small little paintings. This one up here is by John Sloan. John Sloan, of course, is one of the founders of the Ashcan. This painting is particularly beautiful, in my opinion, of course. Signed lower right, and on the frame we have more details of it. Here we have 2 small David Burleuchs. This one of the 2 horses. Nice package in the gilt frame, beautiful colors. This one here I really like, oil on board. Having dinner there with all the accoutrements and silver plate there, nice size too. This all came from Astoria. Right here we have a large, this is Huntsloanum. Different from, but look at the colors and the swans and the blues and the reds and the orange, really beautiful, and a nice heavy and past on this. Nice big size. Atop this, Peter Max, one of two we have. This, I believe, is an acrylic collage on paper. Okay, this is a special little grouping of 3 items here. This is a book signed and dedicated by Tom Wesselmann to Paul von Ringelheim. Ringelheim was a sculptor who was next door to Wesselmann down near the Bowery on Bond Street, I believe, years and years ago. This is the drawing. The book, as you can see, is dedicated, but what's really amazing is this cut-out steel. Unfortunately not signed at the back, so we are attributing to, but according to Paul von Ringelheim, then gifted all of these items to his assistant at the time. Now, years later, these items belong to the assistant, and they are now at Clarke Auction Gallery to be sold. We are selling the book, I believe, and this is one lot, and the cutout as the other. Over here, quite rare, these two here. These are by Tony Berlant. This is sort of a metal with painting on it, all nailed in. Give you an idea of what it looks on the back. All the nails. This came in from a local person on a walk-in Wednesday, so we're very happy to have them. Hope they do. This is totally different for him. This is on like a canvas, and this is nearly like a velvet. You can see love here, domestic. But very nice, rare to have that, both from the 60s. Atop that, once again from Pound Ridge, that's a dog painting. And it's by signed Nash Ben. But a nice hunting dog there. Okay, we're gonna swing over here. Right here we have one of 3 Erte sculptures in the sale. The Last Man, the other appraiser who went around with a different shirt missed out on these, so we're gonna catch him this time. We have 3 of these by Erte bronze sculptures. Right at the back of this is we're titling it a follower or after Thomas Gainsborough. Look at our site, clarkeny.com. There's some nice details and stuff on the back of it that you should check into. It's oil and canvas, 18th century, beautiful frame. Here we have a painting by Ralph Illigan, River in the Snow, nicely executed as a landscape painting in the snow. Here a large painting, once again, this is from Pound Ridge. It's a hunter, it's by Alexander Scott. Really beautifully executed for any of you hunting or dog people. Look at this, in wonderful condition, nice big size, wonderful colors. There's the hunter on top of the horse. Then we have this one here, same estate. This is by Eric Forley. Really beautifully done, the lions there. See one up there screaming, he's having a good time. We have over here, this is of Red Deer. This painting here is also from Pound Ridge, and it's by Robert Henry Rowe, a British artist. Just get this little fellow out of your way there, so you can see slightly as is with a tear on the top of it. Once again, that's from Pound Ridge. Okay, before we move into the main room, I got to catch, this is an abstract nude, I believe it's an oil on board, by Hungarian Peruvian artist called Lejos Ebenet. Good, I remember that, but I like this. Nice style, nice colors. Yes, it's on board. Okay, into the main room. We'll try and whip you through these fairly quick. Once again, we have a super duper sale. Not that this isn't a great sale. On October the 30th, we've just got a magnificent estate in. Okay, this is where it's very good to have the camera. You can get an idea of the size of this. This is Charles Cobell, obviously a theatre scene. Up on top here, we have an abstract, beautiful colors, beautifully done. Great size. This is by an artist called Hilda Epner, a New York, I believe, just over the river artist. I really like this. We have 3 by this artist in the sale. We've this lithograph on top, we've 3, we've a silhouette, etc. I'll have to come back to these, I've forgotten the name of that one. Up on top here, we have Sidney Gross. We sold quite a few of his. This is a nice big size, once again, a very nice painting. Below it, another Hilda Epner. Look at the colors and just the dynamics of that painting. Here, this artist is Paul Giovanopoulos. Sort of a collage, abstracty looking collage, mixed media. The brick there. Here, this is Sol Lewitt. This is a silk screen, I believe, pencil sign down here. Okay, we're going to move right over to this, a very large painting. I wish I could stand upside. It's probably both my size and height and width. It's by Charles Schucker, and I believe it's titled Oval Mandala. Okay, and below the Schucker, we have this very large painting by Babe Shapiro, and it's titled, I gotta remember, The Syntactical Customs. Nice big large size, one of my favorite paintings in the sale, oil and canvas. Okay, over here, this is a lithograph. It's titled Gummy Vandal Gumby by Wisby. Moving right along, this painting here, totally different style, but dynamic colors. This is by Hilda Epner again, third of the three that we have. Then on top of that, we have a beautiful sort of abstract Cuba style painting by Nico Sedgwick, another American artist. From the American artist, we're going to move to the right. This is a large painting by Mario Lopez Cano. Once again, look at me, the size of it. Oil and canvas. Beautiful painting. On top of the Cano, we have this really nice diptych. It's by Ben Cunningham. Okay, moving right along. Alongside that, there's one Dali etching or lithograph up there. Then we have another painting there by Carolyn Feldman, American artist here. Really like this, nice and delicate, nice tone, nice abstract painting, oil and canvas. Okay, here we have this very bright and feel-good oil and canvas by an artist called Christina Keating. It's titled Perfect Day. And atop that we have this impressionist house in the landscape. This is by an artist called Terence Hick. Very well done. Up here another bright and I suppose feel-good painting of a girl lying in the flowers there, in the grass. Below it we have this large monogrammed AM, 19th century Dutch oil and canvas. Over here we have this, I put this in because it was nicely done and someone might like to have it in their house. It's signed Claude Monet. Obviously we have it as after Claude Monet. Okay, below the Monet is this, we put this in especially because it's Glen Island. It's by an artist called Schwartz, and Glen Island is of course New Rochelle, and knowing the area well, I think it's a wonderful painting, good big size, something some local should have. Other paintings in the sale, there's this illustration, all the guys on the phone. We have this one up here, beautiful portrait of a lady after William Merritt Chase, it is that in the label. Here's three paintings that come from our Pound Ridge estate. Once again, hunting our dogs related, three of them here. Here we have a large French painting. It's by an artist called Camille Liassou. Sort of what I'll be doing after I finish doing all of these walkthroughs. Here we have one of two Zuniga drawings, very atypical of them. These were done in the 70s. This is the first one. This here is a very large English portrait. It's a portrait of James II, Duke of York, 19th century. Over here to the right is another Zuniga. Once again, beautifully framed in the glass clear frame with just the frames around them. Keep a look at the other paintings on the wall as we move along. We can't go through them all, but I apologize to people who think we missed out their paintings. Up on top of this is an artist called Tomoshi Nuriyama. We have some confirmation from the Japanese Museum about this. I'm moving right along. We have three paintings here, a landscape, a Venetian scene. Below here, one I really like, it looks like sort of Michael Caine having a rest in the garden with the maid bringing him out the mail. It's by an English artist called Hodgson. Then to the right of these, we have two by a Greek artist. I'm going to find a hard one. His name is Menelaos Katafagiotis. If I got that wrong, I know all the Greeks can get a hold of me. Up here, this is attributed to Blakelock. Good large size, oil on panel, good age. Top there, some German general. Here we have a large portrait, Peter Stuyvesant. Religious scene up on top that. Large oil and canvas of sheep by George Ricci. This small painting up here seems to be getting a lot of interest. It's by a Polish artist, and his name is Julius Fortunat Kosak. Once again, we have beach scenes, genre scenes, abstracts, and I'm going to finish with this portrait of this good-looking lady here. It's by Natalie Baker, American artist. So once again, I obviously wasn't able to get them all in, so go to clarkeny.com, check out the site, see them all. Please come for the previews Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The auction starts at 10 a.m. We do coffee, donuts, everything, and we entertain you also. Thank you, and see you then.
Hi, and welcome to our October 2nd preview video of jewelry and silver. This is the first of our selection of Hester Bateman silver. So this is a pair of George III silver butter dishes, and these are English silver from a Paterson, New York estate. They're followed up by this Fabergé silver mounted wooden box with beautiful enamel work and diamond accents. Here from our Mount Vernon estate, this is a rhodonite sphere in this metal sculpture. So really quite nice, heavy, beautiful example of rhodonite. Just really nice color variations, etc. A really nice example. This is one of many Christoffel lots in the sale, and this is Christoffel Lac de Chine. So you can see the beautiful handle here, and it is marked on the underside. This is from a local estate, and it's estimated at $300 to $500. A grouping of American and French silver bar items. We have this cocktail shaker, a jigger, and then this is a Tostavan or wine taster with bird finials to the handles. Here we have this beautiful silver Repoussé hinged box. So it is monogrammed, and this is from our Paterson, New York estate. We have a beautiful carved lizard, and this is on an agate stand. So this is from Mount Vernon. This is estimated at $300 to $500. Here we have a grouping of English and American silver. So we have 2 mint julep cups and then 2 English silver cups. And this is again from Paterson, New York. 4 Crichton Company tapered candlesticks. These are weighted, they're silver, and they're estimated at $600 to $900. Another George III silver piece from a Paterson, New York estate. This is by Thomas Hemming. So again, English silver, beautiful scalloped edge, and then the gadrooned detailing to the border. Grouping of Judaica, we have this jeweled yad or Torah pointer, and it is accompanied by a miniature oil lamp or menorah. Another piece of Hester Bateman in the sale. This is a dish cross. So again, George III, beautiful antique English silver example. Grouping of Repoussé, some Kirk, some Schofield, but really nice examples of this heavy Repoussé work. Again, from our Paterson, New York estate. Hester Bateman once again. This is a beautiful basket. So it's a pedestal basket. It does have the pierced border and pierced floral decoration, a central shield, so you can see that here, and it is stamped to the underside, but another beautiful example of George III silver. Grouping of heavy Repoussé candlesticks. So they are 2 pair, 2 are S. Kirk and Son, and 2 are Schofield, but the 2 are together, or the 4 are together, 2 pair total, are together at $2,000 to $3,000. Moving on to some silver smalls. So this is a grouping of 12 demi-tasse spoons, and they are German silver with Meissen handles. So really quite nice. Nice gilt decoration to the bowls. Grouping of 3 little pigs. One is Bucciolati and the other 2 are English silver. 2 silver instruments. This is a sterling silver cello, I believe, and then this is a continental silver instrument. Grouping of enamel decorated accessories, mostly Italian. This is a really nice, unusual example. Most are 800 silver, and this grouping is together at $300 to $500. Large George Jensen cactus sterling flatware service. It is a service for 12, all right here, but this is just one example of each piece. So 12 of each of these pieces, and there are 2 cheese knives. The service is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. A really nice, again, Repoussé silver grouping here. So this is Steiff sterling. So again, this floral Repoussé work to the handles, and it is Steiff, beautiful service. All the details on our website. Next, we have an example of a Bakelite grouping. So we have these beautiful Bakelite bangles, some cuff bracelets, some hinged bracelets with acorns. We have the cherries. We have this kind of Bakelite belly duck or mallard, the dog head, really nice rhinestone examples. And this grouping is estimated at, I believe, $500 to $700. Moving on to some more jewelry, we have this nice Italian 18 karat gold unusual link chain. So if we can just take a look here, there's kind of these spiral links, really quite nice. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, we have this amethyst and 14 karat gold with seed pearl accent bracelet and brooch, the 2 together at $600 to $900. We have this wonderful antique 18 karat silver topped bracelet with diamond accents and emeralds. beautiful at 15 to 2,500. 14 karat gold sapphire and diamond line bracelet with a replaced clasp. We have this 14 karat gold bracelet, really nice heavy bracelet. A 14 karat gold emerald and diamond ring, so really quite sweet. An interesting pair of Victor Vasarely silver and enamel earrings, this kind of up art earrings, and really nice that it does come with the original box. You can see it says Vasarely here. These are estimated at 300 to 500. We have a Chopard 18 karat gold watch. Nice men's watch, would be a nice gift. Another men's watch in the style is the stainless Tag Heuer watch with the blue dial and blue bezel. Erte, so we have some examples of Erte sculptures and also some Erte jewelry. So we have this necklace and this brooch or pendant. So you can see both options here. Really beautiful with the bicolor gold, this onyx background, and then this is kind of this figure of this beautiful woman with a cascading skirt. And again with the original box. Jumping forward, we have this pair of earrings with colored gems and diamonds. This is kind of in the Cartier Tutti Frutti style. And then they fit onto this brooch. I think it's missing a central part. 14 karat gold hinged bracelet with opals and diamonds. Here we have an 18 karat gold line bracelet with rubies and diamonds. It does come with this appraisal from a few years back, estimated the value at 5,500. A double strand pearl necklace with a 14 karat gold colored gem and diamond clasp. From the same estate, we have this triple strand bracelet with a sapphire and diamond clasp. Let's see, we have this 14 karat gold Trois et Moi ring, so it does have a nice round brilliant cut diamond as well as a pearl stone here. And from the same estate, we have this wonderful 14 karat gold ring with this carved moon face. So it's really quite sweet, little whimsical ring at 300 to 500. One of the stars of our show is this ex Sotheby's Piaget Limelight watch, and it is 18 karat gold with diamond accents, and it is a dual time zone watch. So this was purchased at Sotheby's a few years back, and we do have the catalog, the original box, all of the original paperwork, so it's really quite nice, and here with an estimate of 5,000 to 7,000. Moving on to some signed pieces in the sale. We have this pair of Tiffany & Company Dragonfly wing brooches, and they are 18 karat gold. We have this 18 karat gold statement brooch or pendant when it is colored gems, emerald, rubies, diamonds, sapphires, and a central amethyst. It is in 18 karat gold and it's quite nice at 2,000 to 3,000. This is a preview for our October 30th sale, just this really nice cocktail ring. So this center diamond will go to GIA and it'll be in our October 30th sale. Here we have Angela Cummings for Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold wing brooch. We have a pair of 18 karat gold diamond and pearl earrings with the triangular cut diamonds and diamond accents. Beautiful pair at 25 to 3,500. Jumping forward, this is Frank Gehry for Tiffany & Company, and it is sterling on the silk band with the silver clasp at 300 to 500. We have Angela Cummings for Tiffany & Company, and this is, I believe, hematite and onyx, so multi-strand necklace. Moving back to some Art Deco jewelry. So this is Art Deco 14 karat gold, enamel, jade, and diamond accents. Really screams deco. Quite beautiful at 600 to 900. Another one of the stars of our show is this beautiful 18 karat gold onyx carved rock crystal and diamond rondelle necklaces. A beautiful statement piece, and this is estimated at 8,000 to 12,000. Another lot of Tiffany. We have this pair of 18 karat gold Tiffany and onyx earrings at 8,000 to 1,200 with the original dust bag and box. Tiffany & Company long multi-strand Keshi pearl or rice pearl necklace with the 18 karat yellow gold closure with the original box. 14 karat gold hinged bracelet. Beautiful Angela Cummings for Tiffany & Company multi-strand pearl necklace with an 18 karat gold closure. We have this nice unicorn or Pegasus brooch with the sapphire accents. Moving along, we have this 14 karat gold torsade style pearl necklace with 14 karat gold closure. Southwest jewelry grouping, so we have this shadow box style turquoise cuff bracelet, shadow box style, I forget what this bird is called, but this little bird pendant. It does need to have a closure put on it. And then this is a nice stylized squash blossom necklace with these bear pendants inlaid with turquoise, and this is by Ray Tracy and Knife Wing, so it's a collaboration. and these are all together at $400 to $600. We have this 2 carved dinosaurs in jasper. So we have a T-Rex and a Triceratops, really sweet, nice examples. 14 karat gold jade ring with diamond accents. This is a beautiful platinum double clip with diamond accents throughout. It's Art Deco, it's beautiful, and this is estimated at $5,000 to $7,000. 14 karat gold cocktail ring with a central amethyst and diamond accents. We have a pair of Schlumberger for Tiffany 18 karat gold earrings. 18 karat gold shell form earrings from a Greenwich estate. This is a beautiful rock crystal carved whale brooch with diamond accents, and this is by Vernier at $400 to $600. Very heavy Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold link necklace, absolutely beautiful from Greenwich. 18 karat gold earrings, bicolor gold with diamond accents, nice texture throughout. Pair of Boucheron earrings with diamond accents. Moving forward, we have a collection of angel skin coral jewelry all set in 14 karat gold. So earrings, bracelet, ring, necklace, really quite nice. Another coral lot in the sale, it's this 14 karat gold pendant. So this is salmon coral opposed to, this is angel skin coral. So you can see the difference here of these 2 examples. Both lotted separately from separate estates, but this is a central oval formed salmon cabochon with the beaded surround, and this is at $300 to $500. 14 karat gold mounted angel skin coral floral form brooch at $300 to $500. This is Paloma Picasso for Tiffany & Company multi-strand pearl necklace, and this is at $300 to $500. This is a really nice, this is Elsa Peretti for Tiffany & Co., and this is Seviana, I believe the pattern is. So it's onyx and sterling, and it's really beautiful example at $300 to $500. This again is Elsa Peretti for Tiffany & Co. So it's nice sterling cuff bracelet. My favorite lot of the sale is this absolutely stunning carved emerald brooch with diamond accents. The quality is amazing. The emeralds are beautiful. The carvings are beautiful. This came from our Patterson estate, and this is at $6,000 to $9,000. Jumping back to a piece of silver, this is Meriden Company, and it is silver plate, but it's aesthetic movement, and it really just is so sweet. Hand hammer designed, and it's with all these applied animals and flowers. So we have turtles, fish, birds, cranes, lizards, very sweet, and this is at $300 to $500. And last for our jewelry, this is a Rolex two-tone Rolex date just watch with the diamond number markers, and this is at $8,000 to $12,000. We have the box, we have the papers, etc. A beautiful Rolex would be a great gift for the holidays. Ending on a bit of an unusual note, we have this wonderful Charles Fast Horse signed Native American leather war jacket. Beautiful beaded detailing. It is signed right here, and it's estimated at $300 to $500. And that wraps it up for our selection of jewelry, silver, and Native American for the October 2nd auction, and we hope to see you there.